Hello YouTubers. Today I'm doing a video on some old vintage Rolex watches. Um, I call this the Trinity, my Trinity of old Rolex watches. And I'm about to part with them because they're up for sale on eBay. And I just wanted to make a video so I could have something to remember them by, I guess. Because they are old and they are rare. The first one here is a Rolex Oyster Commander Series Tudor. And by the way, these are all mechanical wind. This one has the Oyster case, and it has a gold bezel, gold-plated bezel. See that right there? And it hasn't been overly cleaned too much because I want to leave the old historical integrity of the watch intact. So, I mean, you can still see where there's patina on the bezel and patina on the actual hour markers around the bezel. And also you can see the blue hue of the hour and second markers right here, where the light catches the outer. It's got like a blue color right there, a blue color to it that it makes it pop. The outer part is blue. It's beautiful. Makes the watch look very unique. It's a very rare timepiece. I don't think I may not ever see one of these again. The actual crown has Rolex Oyster on there. I know I can pick that up. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Has a little cross there. And sorry about that. I believe this is a 3132 series. Again, this is a mechanical wind watch. And more than likely, these were issued as to the Canadian right there, Rolex Oyster with the little cross on it. Right there. And it's a rare piece, and this watch was probably issued to a Canadian military soldier during World War II. It's that rare and that unique. And I've done some research on it, and that's basically what I've come across. These were not available to Americans during the 40s and the mid-30s. They were available to the Europeans and to the Canadian market. And again, a gold plated bezel on stainless steel. Beautiful markers, beautiful dial. And it also has the Tudor rose inside the shield. I don't know if you can see it there because it's shock resisting. Okay, and look at that. It's ticking away. Beautiful. Beautiful watch. The next one I have to show you, or I'd like to show you, is another old one. This is a Rolex 10 karat gold, also mechanical wind, 10 karat solid gold with a black waffle dial, textured dial. You can see the texture in the dial as I zoom in right there. See the little ridges in the actual dial. Gold markers. 10 karat solid gold, red second sweep hand. See if I can zoom in so I can, there it is. Look at the texture on that dial. Shock resisting, also probably a World War II watch. They call this case a coin edge case because of the edges sort of resemble what you would see on a coin here. What you would see on an actual, see that right there? So it's a coin-edged case. This particular case, from what I've researched, was probably done by an Australian company called the Handley Company out of Australia. And what would happen is that there was a strong tariffs on gold and silver during the war. So Rolex would send the watch so that the cases could be done somewhere else, and then they would put the Rolex parts into the watch, and they would save money that way. They would get around the tariffs that way. It was a way of avoiding still being able to sell their watch where it wasn't too expensive. But so it was, things they had to do back then because of the World War II. And so the case more than likely is made by the Handley, Handley company out of Australia. And it is a 10 karat solid gold case with gold markers, as you see there, the little Rolex crown. I pulled a serial number on this thing and it came up as a 1937. But I've seen others. I've seen one other that's been advertised, and they're advertising as a 1950. So I'd say it's probably closer to 1937, 1940s, because that puts it about the time of the historical period that the actually Second World War was going on. So it's a beautiful watch, 10 karat solid gold. The back of it has been engraved with the letters MR. And I call this the Mr. Watch because obviously it has the M and the R. So I dubbed this watch, this 10 karat gold mechanical wind Rolex piece of history, the Mr. Watch, because it belonged to probably an important mister during the World War II period. That's what I think. So awesome find. I may never see another one like this again. So that's why I'm doing the video too, so I can have a piece of this. I can always have this little video. And the last one I want to show you is a 1932 18 karat gold, also mechanical wind, Rolex. And I believe this is a 3265 model number. If I can zoom in here. There it is, 3265. That serial number that you see there tells me that it's a 1932 watch. And one other interesting is that little crown right there, Rolex, on the outer. Beautiful. On the inside of this case, you will see that it says that it's 18 karat gold. It's an 18 karat solid gold case by Rolex. And most of the Rolexes have the Rolex crown. This one does not. What it has is it has the actual Rolex name, but it doesn't have the crown. Well, you can see that there. This thing's having a hard time focusing on that. See if I can zoom in. A little further out. No. Trust me, it's here. It says Rolex right. Probably the lighting. Right there. Rolex. Swiss-made watch. This watch came with a Rolex gold-plated buckle. Sorry about that. It's a Rolex gold-plated buckle. There it is. And on the back of this, it tells us that it is gold-plated because it says Plaque or Black G. Black G means it's gold-plated. And then right here in the middle, there's an oval, and it says Rolex SA. And off to the side, it says Swiss. So the thing is so bright in the light that it kind of messes with the camera. The camera can't adjust to the brightness. So I need to put it like at an angle where the light doesn't, and I don't have a whole lot of light going in here, but it just, I want to show you the detail. There it is. There it is. Swiss Rolex SA Plaque G. I just wanted to show the beauty of this buckle and the detail. But I need to kind of put it at a certain angle to where the light doesn't hit it extremely well because it's so bright. It's a gold-plated buckle, beautiful buckle. The strap, it's either crocodile or alligator. There's a picture of a croc or an alligator right there. You see the mouth right here, and then you can see its entire body and the tail back here at the end. So I know it's alligator or crocodile bracelet. I don't know which. Off to the side here, we have some markings, but some of the lettering is off, so I can't really tell what it says other than VIA, and it's probably the manufacturer's name. I do know it's an 18 millimeter strap because it says so right there, and then I can see. Here's some other markings. So crocodile or alligator bracelet, which makes it rare and valuable, and a gold-plated Rolex buckle, along with an 18-karat solid gold 1932 Rolex watch. These are all mechanical wind, and I apologize for the shaking of the camera. I'm holding this in my hand and showing you the watches with the other hand. But here we have them again. 18 karat, 1932, 1937. We'll put this one at around the 1940s. And we'll call these Rolex's Trinity of Old World War II watches that I may never see again. So that's why I did this video, for me and for you. So this has been another episode of Show Me TV, showing you some new things that I've acquired and am about to sell. And if you like what you see, subscribe by all means. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.